Hi everybody, it's Jen. Just checking in and updating finally. I have tried to do this video a few times and the last one lasted too long and it wouldn't upload. So I'm going to try and stop babbling and just get right to it. I think in my last video we were not moved into the new house yet. We might have been, but I'm not sure. But anyways, we are in the new house. Everything is going great. We have been busy for over a month straight, just between painting and doing the things and changes we wanted to do in the house. It's just been nuts. But we are finally done pretty much with everything. We have one more room to paint, and I'm kind of letting that go right now. It is our laundry room, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll get it painted at some point, but I'm just whooped. Jeff is whooped. You know, he's been working through the whole thing. I am fortunate that I did not have to work, being that I'm out of work right now, so it kind of was a good thing anyways. It just started raining. It's been crazy here the last few days. I just did a yard sale, which was pretty successful. It was my first yard sale, and I'm glaring. Yeah, so it was pretty successful, and what an experience, let me tell you. But anyways, so on to my cycle. My cycle is nuts this month, and I'm sure it just goes with everything else. My temps have been insane. They've been like a roller coaster, and I believe in my last video I told you that I was no longer taking Clomid. I went on a Clomid break, and we didn't go on a TTC break, but I needed the break from Clomid. I was just emotionally drained, and I don't know, part of me felt with moving and everything, I didn't want to waste my last 2 cycles with my OB. Being if we could fit the time in and everything before we have to go back to a fertility specialist. So anyways, I look a mess. My hair is all curly and just it's awful. But anyways, I always look a mess in my videos, and I know I'm sorry. If I don't have somewhere to go, I don't put on makeup. I don't really mess with my hair. My hair's been up in a ponytail, and but anyway, so the cycle. So the temps have been insane since we moved. They've been higher than normal. They've also dropped steadily and then go up. So it's been definitely like a roller coaster. As far as ovulation tests, I started at 10, CD10, because I didn't know if I was going to ovulate earlier, being that I'm not on Clomid, because I tend to push my ovulation back with Clomid. I do ovulate on it, no problem, but it is more like 18, 20 days that I ovulate on it. So I did mine early, just thinking in case my cycle is normal, you know, I would ovulate before I would normally. So I started taking OPKs at CD10, and I did not get a positive until CD24. And it was weird. I got a positive the first day. On the second day, it went to negative, which I normally, when I'm on medication or anything, I have 2 days to 3 days of positive ovulation tests. So that was different. And it kind of made me a little nervous that maybe nothing was happening and maybe it was just a fluke. But, you know, then on Fertility Friend, I ended up getting my crosshairs 4 days later. So it showed that I ovulated. So that brings us to this week. 2-week wait. Today I am 14 DPO, and on Saturday my husband and I went to dinner, and when we came back I thought, oh, I'm just going to take a pregnancy test and see what happens. And he was out doing some yard work and everything, so I thought, okay, cool, you know, I can do this by myself. And Our anniversary is this Wednesday, so I'm like, if it is positive, what a great anniversary present that would be. So I was, pretty thought maybe possibly, anything can happen. And I took an internet cheapie Wonfo. Within seconds, I noticed a second line, and it was very faint. Second line, but it was there, and I didn't have to squint, I didn't have to hold it up to the light, I didn't have to do any of that to see it. So I was in shock, and I don't know, my heart was beating fast. All the good feelings, if you've had a BFP, you know the feelings that come with it, and it felt like I was back 3 years ago when we did have our first pregnancy, and I was so excited, and I ran out to my husband, and I'm like, I need to go to the store. I said, my period should be showing, and I don't have any pads, so I need to run to the store and get some. So I ran to the store, and I bought the first response test because I wanted something a little bit more, a more expensive test to show me, and that was my only test I had left. So I ran and got the test, and then I came back, and the next day, or that night, later in that evening, I had taken a first response test, and it was negative. I don't know. It sucks so bad. In my last video, I cried. I'm trying to keep it together, this video. It shocked me, because I'm like, that line is there. I see it, I can plainly see it. And I didn't want to tell my husband, because I hate seeing the disappointment in his face. Not even the disappointment, just the hurt. We both want this so bad, and we've been trying for so long, and it's just like, I would rather me feel disappointed and hurt and not have to put him through that. I'd rather, when I tell him that I'm pregnant, or that I'm, I don't really tell him I'm not, he knows when I'm not, but I want it to be that moment, So I held it in that night and was just like, what the hell? Okay. And then I did some, of course, Googling, and I found that a lot of women get the Wonfos positive before the first response. So I thought, oh, great, maybe the HCG isn't built up enough for the first response to come through. So I tested the next day, and it was negative again. I mean, as negative as it comes. It was completely white, and I don't know. I was trying to do the light tricks and everything, and rocking it and moving it back and forth. There was nothing there. And the only thing that I can think of is the Wonfos was a complete fluke, and it wasn't an evap line. It was pink, and I don't know. I don't have it with me to show you. Otherwise, I would try to, and you probably wouldn't be able to see it because it is, faint. But I don't know. So then I took my temp yesterday, and my temp dropped to 97.26. And I knew right then and there amp flow is going to show. It's inevitable. I mean, that low is definitely not a pregnancy, and amp flow is going to show. So I plug it into Fertility Friend, and the minute I do, it takes away my crosshairs. So now, not only have I had a false positive pregnancy test, but now I'm being told by Fertility Friend that I didn't ovulate to begin with. So I've been so frustrated the last few days, and this is the hardest experience I've ever been through in my entire life, and I have been through a lot of stuff. But this is something that I can't control, I can't change. This is who I am, You know, we're doing everything we can possibly do within, you know, there's a few things that I would like to do but more and be more in tune with, especially with losing weight, you know, and eating better. That's definitely something that I have to do. I've tried, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done diets. I mean, I've lost weight. I just need to stick with it so it keeps coming off, rather than losing 30 pounds being at a standstill for a year, losing 40 pounds being at a standstill. I have a lot more to go. I'm proud of what I've done thus far, but I know that that's one thing that can help me. So I have to get focused again, and I want to. So that's hopefully something that I will do. Yeah, so then I got my temp today, and my temp went back up, and it was 97.82. And I'm like, what the hell? I didn't get my crosshairs back, but what the hell? So quickly, I got to wrap this up because I'm at over 10 minutes again. But anyways, so today I did my video for you guys, and it was a lot more babbling, crying. I need to just take a breath, and it's all going to be good. But I did my video, and at that point I was like, you know, okay, is Aunt Flo going to come? Did I ovulate? What the hell's going on? Well, not even 15 minutes ago I went to the restroom, and voila, she's starting. So we'll see how this cycle goes. This next cycle I am going to be doing soy. It's going to be my first time doing soy, and I hope to do a video on exactly what I'm doing to keep you guys posted on that. So I will probably do another video just because I'm babbling again and I'm running out of time. So if you haven't seen, also I did a video with my husband on How Well Do You Know Me. A few of my subscriptions have done that, so I thought I would tag on to that. I hope you all are doing great, and I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.